What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome all my new subscribers. As always, I'd like to take a second and thank each and every one of you guys that take the time out of your day to watch and support my channel. It means the world to me. Everybody, I'm super excited right now. I'm getting set up right now, getting ready to test out the new PhoenixEOD Hydra Rinseless Wash 3.0, baby. You can tell it's still got the tape on it. I've had this gallon sitting for a little bit, waiting for the perfect time to test it. And boy, do I got a treat in store for you. So make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video because you're going to want to see the true test at the end. So Hydra 3.0, what is it? Well, Hydra is PhoenixEOD's Rinseless Wash. Rinseless Wash. Yes, it is an amazing technology that has come out in the detailing industry that allows you to not only wash your car inside with a few gallons of water, but safely do it. And how? Well, the ingredients, the surfactants, and the formulations allow you safely to encapsulate that dirt. That is the Rinseless Wash's purpose. It's like, hey, I see all that dirt on that hood. I'm going to get in there, and my goal is to lift all that dirt away from the paint safely. So when you wipe it, you get a safe wash. So, and I've fallen in love with Rinseless washing. You guys can go back and check out. I'll link down below my Rinseless washing videos down below if you want. I made one on the last version of Hydra, which I absolutely loved, and I've used it. I've gone through so much of it. So I'm excited to test 3.0. And like I said, stay tuned because I've got my truck out there that hasn't been washed in like 14 years. Come on, not really, but it's been about 8 months, 9 months, and it's got some buildup on it that we are really going to put Hydra to the test. So stay tuned to the end of this video because bonus footage. But yeah, I got my Civic ready. I'm going to wash it. It's really not that bad. I mean, I would say the level of soilness would be, if 10 is like disgusting and 5 is like your average dirtiness, it's probably like a 4. It's just dusty. There's no caked on mud, or it's just dusty pretty much, which is ideal for me for a rinseless wash. Now people may hear the term rinseless wash and think, my dog's out here barking. They may hear the term rinseless wash and think, okay, rinseless. Oh, you don't have to rinse it. You can absolutely pre-rinse your car if you'd like with the hose. You can pre-rinse it, pressure wash it. You can even pre-soak it with the rinseless, pressure wash it, pull it into your garage, and then rinseless wash it. The key is you don't have to rinse it after. You go straight into drying. So I have a full tutorial on that. I'll link down below that video if you guys want to watch how I do my rinseless, but that is the key behind it. So I've got Hydra 3.0 behind me, and I'm going to get set up. Now what I do normally is I have my gallon pump sprayer right here. Now what I'm going to do, I've got a gallon of distilled water here. Now normally I'll pre-soak my vehicles. So what I'll do is I'll put, now this is 1 ounce per 3 gallons, according to Aaron. Now here's the thing. Depending on the level of soilness, you can either decrease that or increase that to your liking. There's no, you have to use this much. With my car right now, how it sits, I could probably use 1 ounce for 3 gallons, no problem. Absolutely no problem, as I'll show you guys here in just a second. But I've got my my pump sprayer. I've got my wash bucket. I'm going to get the camera set up and show you guys me mixing everything, and then we'll get into the rinseless wash. All right, everybody. So I've got my cart set up. I've got my rinseless bucket, so you guys can see there is no rinseless wash in here whatsoever. Haven't even put my sponge in it yet. That is clear. This is empty. So what we're going to do is put you guys, I don't want to cut this because I don't want people to think, oh, he added more or he didn't add more. You guys know I would not do that. You guys know I would not do that. Like I said, Aaron is one of my best friends, but one thing I won't do is lie, and he knows that, and that's why he appreciates the value of my opinion. So we got Hydra here. Now we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to basically put 2 ounces in my pump sprayer. Now what that's going to do, especially for pre-soak, I like my pre-soak to be a little bit stronger than just the bucket, because instead of putting 2 ounces in my bucket and half an ounce in my pre-soak, I'd rather have the pre-soak be a little bit stronger to help lift and emulsify and encapsulate all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is I've got my distilled water, fresh bottle. I'm going to go ahead and pour that in here. Now, what I like about using Hydra, this is my, this is what that's what was in this previous was the 2.0 version of Hydra. I use it as a rinseless drying aid, not a rinseless drying aid, but I use it as a drying aid. When I'm done washing a car, what I'll do is I'll mist the whole car down with Hydra as a drying aid, and it works just absolutely fantastic. So let's get this tape off of here. Shout out, Aaron. Man, I appreciate you, brother. I really do. Now, there's going to be people on here that are going to say, no matter what, you're going to say it's great because you and Aaron are friends. And you know what I got to say? I said, I ain't got no place for that on my channel. I would never tell you a product is good if it's not good. So, there. I just want you guys to know that. And my Smurf, my tried and true Smurf fam will understand that, and they'll appreciate that. So, like I said, version 2.0 was amazing. So if this is what it's come to, 3.0 with this crazy surfactant that he's talking about, I'm with it. I'm with it. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can agree. Well, if I tilt it back, you guys won't see that's 2 ounces, but that is 2 ounces. There we go. 2 ounces in that. And in my bucket, I'm going to put 1 ounce. And I've got about, the bucket's up to about here. About here. So that's 2.5 gallons or so. We'll put 1 ounce in there. Well, that's not even close to 1 ounce. Yep, that's about 1 ounce. We'll do 1 ounce in the bucket. There we go. Gosh, this stuff smells so good. All right, so we've got 2 ounce in there. We got this mixed up. That's what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you guys set up. We're going to have some fun. By the way, I'm using the MITT slide. Shout out to Tim. 2 old detailing dudes. This MITT slide, you guys, super legit. Super legit. I love it for my rinseless washing, even my regular washes. So I'll have everything down in the description. I've got links to everything down in the description if you guys want to check it out. But I absolutely love the MITT slide. We got the Hydra mixed up. We're ready to go to town. Let's get on the car and try the stuff out. All right, everybody. So getting ready to pre-soak this thing. Now it is actually extremely hot in here, which is actually a good test because I'm going to spray it down and I'm going to spray it down here on the glass and on the side here. We're going to let it dry because I want to see what it'll do when it dries up versus doing panel by panel. Now, I don't condone that at all. I just want to test it. If it's hot out and you're like, it's literally like a sauna in here right now. It's going to be 104 here today. And it's actually really freaking hot right now. It's about 2 o'clock. So it's midday. It's prime time hot. You guys know my garage gets extremely hot. So what I'm going to do is I'll pre-soak. And normally what I'll do when it's this hot is I'll pre-soak like just the front end. I'll do like the fender, the front bumper, the hood, and the other fender. And I'll go ahead and wash that, dry it off, and then I'll do it in sections. But for the testing case, I'm gonna spray. I'll spray this side and I'll let it dry, just to see what it's like when Hydra dries. If it's hard to remove, if it stains, you know, stuff like that. So I'm excited, and you guys can see it's definitely dirty. Like it's got some grit on it for sure. Like for sure, for sure. It's been about a month and a half, damn near 2 months before I've washed this thing. And by the way, it's got Chronos from PhoenixEOD on it, topped with Titan its whole life. It's all I've used. And then at the 2-year mark, I just put Immortal on top just to kind of spruce up the hydrophobics and the coating a little bit. So it's really nice. Card looking great for almost 2 months of not being washed. I mean, look at the gloss on this thing. So I'm excited. I'm gonna get you guys set up. I'm using my new mic, so I'll be able to walk around the car and talk with you guys, and you'll be able to hear me clearly. So I'm gonna get you guys set up, and we're gonna get to washing this thing. All right, folks. So we are gonna get ready. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray like the back half, like over here, so you guys can hear me. I'm loving this new mic setup because it sounds great. But I'm gonna spray this back half here. I'm gonna spray it down, and that's the last spot we're gonna do because I want to see if it dries and how well it comes off when it dries. So I've got my little CHAPIN sprayer pumped up. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna spray this back here. How I would normally do, all right? And now I'm gonna start with, since it's so hot, I'm just gonna do the front end. And then you guys can see here, let me turn you just a little bit. Oh, caught on my son's bike. Let me turn you this way. There we go. There you go. Now you guys can see me more of the front end. What I'm going to do is just pre-soak the front end real quick. Just like that. It's very simple. Now, when it comes to rinseless washing, I prefer a twisted loop drying towel. And what I love to use, which I should have had already, I absolutely love my Griot's Garage PFM twisted loop drying towels. These things right here will dry my whole car. Tiny, folded up, nice and thick and plushy. Perfect, perfect, perfect towel. Now what I like to do is I'll take my wand, right? And I'll spray this a little bit and get it just a little damp. Because believe it or not, a damp or wet one will absorb a little bit better than a dry one. So we got this a little damp. That's ready. I'm gonna get my wash sponge out of here. Now the key is you want it to be wet, right? You want it to be just on the verge of dripping, but you don't want it dripping. Just enough to be wet, but the key is you want the sponge to be able to absorb the dirt. You don't want it so wet that it just smears it all over the panel. So I'm going to show you real quick. See, look, it's almost dripping. Like if you hold it long enough, it'll drip. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go just like this, right? It's like you're applying it. Like imagine applying something to the paint. Just like so. Halfway through, flip your sponge and apply it to the paint. You're not scrubbing. You're not doing all this crazy stuff. And you can see there is definitely dirt on the surface. So we're going to test right now. We're going to test. So you guys can see over here. I'm going to bring you over here. The dunk test. Sorry, guys. The dunk test. One dunk. Bring it out. Completely clean. That's not dirt. That's just water. If I wring it out more, completely clean. And we'll test that again. But that's pretty good to me. Let me scoot you guys back over here. All right. So got you back on the Honda. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this fender. And I'm pretty much going to do this whole front end real quick. Flip my sponge. Go ahead and get in here. Now the dirty panels are going to be at the bottom, so you'll want to do that last. I'm going to come in here on this front end. Now that is dirt. Right? One dunk. You guys can hear it on camera. Squeeze it out. Clean. I come in here and finish up the rest of the bumper. I can tell you right now it is very, very slick. Version 2 was also very slick, which is why I like it. Flip my sponge. Apply it over here. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's simple. And it's hot. I mean, it's hot out. And we're letting that over there. We're going to let that sit. One more in the rinse bucket. Now I'm going to come in here with my drying towel. Effortless. Super slick. Yes, it's slick because I have protection on the car. Okay, yes. But that doesn't mean it's not slick without protection on the car. It's working fantastic right now. Dry this hood off. So far, I'm loving it. Meeting expectations. And when I said stay tuned to the end, I got something for you. I got something for you guys. I've got a truck out there that is disgusting. Now, don't disown me, guys. Don't disown me because it is filthy. You're going to be like, Smurf, who? How on earth could you let your car get that dirty? Well, easy. When gas is freaking $5.40 a gallon, you don't drive your Suburban. That's why. Now, check this out. I'll bring you guys in. There you go. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Gloss, clean. Slickness is amazing. Smells good. Now, how long is it going to take for that to dry? I'm not sure. Might have to run the test on the Suburban outside. That'll probably be a better test because it's not direct sunlight, but it's outside, so we'll see. So this test might be a bust, but that's okay. I'm gonna get the rest of the car. I thought it would dry faster with how hot it is in the garage right now, but I'm gonna get this car washed up, and you guys can see it's definitely dirty. And yeah, we'll have some fun outside. The real test will be outside. This right here is ideal for me. This is what I use Hydra for. Take care of my cars. It's not that dirty, so stay tuned. I'm gonna get this washed up, dried up. I'll show you the finished results, and then we'll go outside and really test this stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So went ahead, got the Honda all rinseless washed, and impressed. I mean, the slickness is there. It smells amazing. It's a pleasure to work with. It does a fantastic job at releasing all that dirt. Look at this thing. This is not topped. I promise you. I just got done drying it off. Finished washing. I didn't do the wheels and tires yet just because I'll do those off camera. But man, this thing looks incredible. Super easy, super simple. And yes, it was dirty. Look at this water. You're telling me You're telling me, yeah. So the ability, that one squeeze. This thing is clean as can be, even in sitting in dirty water. So you know this car was dirty. You think this is dirty? Wait till you see what I got in store next. So already this got the triple stamp Smurf of approval, but we're gonna put it to the test on my Suburban and wait till you guys see this. So let's get to it. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So I told you I had a test for the Hydra 3.0. Look at this. You guys don't disown me, okay? Check out the paint on my truck. This is absolutely disgusting. I have not washed this thing since like February. We went up to the snow and everything, and this thing has been sitting. And since Aaron's told me he's been working on 3.0, look at that. My fingers will barely drag that off the window. Since he told me he was working on 3.0, I was really excited. I said, you know what? I'm not going to wash my truck because I want to pre-soak this whole thing, this whole side here. I'm going to pre-soak it, right? And then we're going to rinse it, but we're going to rinse this half here. And we're going to see what the pre-soaking, the emulsification can do with the Hydra 3.0. So I'm going to get my camera set up and we're going to have some fun. So let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't want to cause any confusion here. So as you guys can see, the truck is still dirty. The wheels and tires are still extremely filthy. Not trying to doctor anything. All right, so this body line here, I'm going to pre-soak it. And I'm going to let it sit. I don't want to let it dry, but I'm going to let it sit. And then I've got my hose here. Now I have it on the shower setting, so nobody can tell me it's the pressure of the hose. But even if it was the pressure of the hose, we're going to see the difference between rinsing off this side and rinsing off this side. We're going to see what the emulsification capabilities and the surfactant capabilities are just off of rinse off. But then I'm going to come in and wash it. As you guys can see, it's the same nasty, dirty bucket. It's filthy, disgusting water because I just got done washing my Civic. And I'm not going to cut from here, so you guys don't give no lip. Because I am going to set a timer up on my phone right now. Just so when I film this, right? I don't know, we'll do a minute. I guess we'll do a minute. Hopefully it doesn't dry, but we'll see. So I'm going to spray it, and then we'll set a timer for a minute, and then we'll come in and rinse it off. So I've got my Hydra here and my pump foamer. What I'm going to do is just go ahead and soak this down. Oh, I can already see it. Come on, guys. You guys can't see that? You guys can't see that on the paint? Come on, bruh. Come on now. Check this. You know what? This ain't even fair. Okay, I'm gonna have to put you in my hands for this one. Ain't even fair. That's just rinsing off with my pump foamer. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Pump foamer. Oh yeah. Check that out. Look it, there's a stubborn piece. Let's see if we can blast that off. I don't expect it to. That's okay. Already impressed. Let's check out this wheel. Now you can tell there's no protection on this rim. It is flat as can be. Look at that. It's melting. Look at that. It is straight up melting the dirt off that. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Look at that. Melting it. Mind you, I have not pumped this since we started. So that's actually, that is legit. So watch this. No cutting here. I don't want you guys to think I'm cheating. That is absolutely incredible. I'm not pumping either. So I'm not using the pressure. Look at it knock all that. Look at it knock all that out from underneath there. Oh my Lord. Now that's what I'm talking about. All right. And just so you guys see, I still have half this left. So that's actually pretty legit. So let's start a timer for 1 minute. All right, so that was 1 minute. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit this with the shower setting. And we're gonna rinse. I'm gonna rinse this whole side with the shower setting. Nothing crazy. I'm staying the same distance away. I'm just literally rinsing it off. I'll get a little bit closer because some of you guys out there might say, "Oh, well, he was closer with the wand." Okay, let's get a little closer with the wand or the hose. All right. All right. So there we go. We got everything rinsed down. Now visually, I can tell you right now, this side is 100% cleaner. I come in here, you can see that this side here still has a lot of the dirt. Lot of the dirt. See that? Versus over here. Yeah. Is it a oh my god, blow your socks off difference? No, but there is an absolute 100% difference. That over there is cleaner than over here. So I think it did a good job. I think it did a great job loosening up that stuff. And mind you, that's not even with the pressure washer. That is literally with just the rain function, just to see how it could rinse off. So let's see what the sponge does. Mind you, this is still the dirty water. Come on, guys. Bring it out. Clean sponge. Start at the top. Sorry, shoddy camera work once again. I'm not lying to you guys. This car has not been washed in a long time. All right. One dunk. Bring it out. Clean sponge. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Here we go. Flip. One dunk. Bring it out. Squeeze. Clean. That's what I'm talking about. Now this is, now mind you guys, this is not what I would ever do. Ever use a rinseless for on this truck. This would get pre-soaked and then rinsed off with a pressure washer before I even came in for a contact. I do not condone doing this. Just want to express that to you guys. Boom. Clean. Let's grab our drying towel. This is terrible camera work. I'm sorry, guys. But I want you guys to see it up close and personal. Now that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. That is what I'm talking about, folks. Yes. Yes. Let's do the wheels. All right, everybody. So I went ahead and I took my sponge out of the bucket. I threw a fresh Kirkland in there from Costco. You can see it's still the same dirty water. Not playing a fool on you guys. Got a drying towel right here. Same Kirkland. Now what I'm going to do is take my sprayer here. Go ahead and spray up this wheel. I'm going to do half. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do half. I don't use rinseless for cleaning dirty wheels and tires, but we're going to test this out. And once again, I apologize for the shoddy camera work, but I'm trying to keep this as transparent as possible. So let's go ahead and get this, let's wring this out. There we go. And we'll get in here and we'll start with the tire. Wipe this tire down. Sorry, guys. Like, once again, I apologize for the camera work. I'm trying to film through the camera and not hit the leaves. All right. As you guys can see, this thing is disgusting. So we'll throw it in here. We'll see if this dirty, nasty, rinseless wash can at least clean this. I don't expect it to whatsoever, but we'll rub it against here and wring it out and see what we got. Would you have a look at that? Little bit left. Nothing crazy at all whatsoever. That's not bad at all. Look at that. So let's go in and dry. You know, don't judge my camera work, guys. I'm trying to do this. Trying to do this one-handed and look through the camera. So don't be mad. So you guys can see. All right, so Would I ever use this for this? Not really. Maybe on the wheels, the rims. But I think it did a great job cleaning up these rims. Look at that. Tires look decent. Yeah, it's not a tire cleaner, guys, but why not try it out? But I still think it did a great job. Look at that. And that's just with the microfiber. That's not with the brush or anything. So now this, have a look at that. Yes, yes, yes. This thing looks incredible. So I am absolutely 100% happy with how this 3.0 has done on this paint. That is incredible. I mean, like I said, that do not do that on your paint. Like, but given the scenario we were in, that was the ultimate test, and it did fantastic right there. So let's jump into some final thoughts on the Hydra 3.0. Alrighty, folks, we're jumping into a quick final thoughts segment on the PhoenixEOD Hydra 3.0, new and improved. You guys, this stuff absolutely triple stamp Smurf of approval. Absolutely easy to use. Smells amazing. Cleans absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, I was a fan of version 2.0. I loved it. I used it for years, and it's never failed me. It's hard to tell the difference between 3.0, but once I put it on my truck and saw it eat away, just literally eat away at that dirt. Now, some of you guys may be saying, okay, yeah, it did that with the hose too, but nowhere near the level of breakdown capabilities as Hydra 3.0. Now, some of you guys out there might be saying, oh, you're biased, this and that. Look, check this out. I'll never say something's good if it's not. And this is absolutely fantastic. It does its job. I mean, you guys saw it firsthand. Does everything you want a rinseless wash to do. It's slick as all get out. The surfactants are amazing. The dirt lifting capability, the encapsulation capability is spot on. This is a fantastic product. It performed flawless for me. I have no complaints whatsoever. Even when I let it dry outside on the truck, no problems at all. And it cleaned that truck. You guys saw that section. That looked beautiful. And I have not cleaned that truck in like 9 months. I mean, it was up in the snow. There's road salt all over that thing. Dirt, as you guys can see. Come on. I know, don't judge me. The truck's filthy, but I've been saving it just for that. Hydra 3.0, baby. Absolutely worth it. Now you can get it in 4 different sizes. I'll have the link down below, anywhere from $9.99 to $39.99 for a gallon. I'll have the link below where you can find it. And I'll put multiple links depending on where you're at, where you want to order it. I'll put the links if you guys want to check it out. I'll put the links to my bucket, the sponge. I mean, whatever you guys want to know, I'll put it down in there for you guys to check it out. But for me, triple stamp Smurf of approval. Aaron, you killed it. 3.0 is legit. Sorry it took me so long to use it, but like I said, I wanted to use it on the right scenario, and I've been saving my truck just for this video. So, fantastic. I appreciate all you guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you appreciated this video and you found it helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel. Smash that thumbs up for me while you're down there. Click that little notification bell. That way when I upload more videos, you guys are notified. I hope all you guys out there have a fantastic day, night, evening, whatever it is where you're at right now watching. I'm going to catch you guys all in the next video.